Hi, in this Excel tutorial, we're going to go over a couple of ways to make a chart more interactive. We'll first insert a spin button to the chart and then add a slider to the chart. We'll be using form controls for this, which are located in the Developer tab. If you do not have the Developer tab, simply right-click anywhere on your ribbon, select Customize the Ribbon, and here on the left side, you'll look for the Developer tab, add it to the right side, and click OK. So on my screen is some data by quarter for several years. I want to create a chart for this to display the results by my chosen year, and I'll add some interactivity to it by using a spin button and a scroll bar slider. So one thing to keep in mind is that both the spin button and the scroll bar need to be linked to one cell. So to make it easier, right above our data, and I'm actually going to move this down a little bit, I'm going to add a row summarizing the data for 1 year at a time. So we'll start here with 2010 since that's our earliest year, and then we'll use VLOOKUP to reference the data. I will do this for each one. And let's format this. Next, we insert the chart. So highlighting the row of data we just added, go to Insert, and we'll insert just a column chart. And let's move this over a little bit. And then the chart title, I want to link it to the year. So selecting the chart title and then coming to the formula bar, I'll just type an equal sign and link that to the year. After this, I'm ready to insert the spin button control. So from the Developer tab, in Insert, select Spin Button. And I'm holding down the Alt key as I place it so that it snaps right into the cell. But you can always just place it where you want. Form controls behave like shapes as far as moving them about goes. And by the way, if you find this tutorial helpful, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel for even more tips. So next, we'll right-click on the spin button and select Format Control, and let's fill in the fields. So the current value we'll say is 2010. The minimum value is also going to be 2010 because that's our earliest year. The maximum value will say 2018 since that's our latest year. And the incremental change, which will be how many numbers or value will change when we click up or down on the arrow. And we'll leave that as 1 because we don't really have that many years. And last, we'll link this to where we typed 2010 here and click OK. And actually, I'm going to move this down so it's in the cell right next to the year. And then now we can use the spin button control arrows to update our chart. An alternative to this is to add a scroll bar slider to the chart. So back in the Developer tab in Insert, this time we'll select the scroll bar and we'll place this below the chart. We'll size it a little more so it's about the same size as the chart. And then right-click on it and select Format Control again. And to fill in the fields, we'll set the current value at 2010, which is our earliest year. The minimum value is also 2010. Maximum value is our latest year, 2018. Incremental change we'll leave at 1, and that'll refer to how many units up or down the value will change when we click on one of the arrows at either end of the slider. And then pace change, I'm going to change this to 1 also because we don't have that many years to choose from. And this refers to how many units the value will change when we click on the slider in the middle. And we'll link this cell to the year as well and click OK. And now we can see as we move our slider, our chart changes. Now with the slider, because I want it attached to the chart, one other thing I want to do is right-click on the slider, right click on the chart, and because remember that the form controls behave like shapes, we can right click and we'll group these together. And now as we change the chart size or move it around, the slider will remain proportional to the chart and attached to it. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial on how to add a slider and a spin button to a chart in Microsoft Excel. If you did, please make sure to like the video and don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Thanks.